Good afternoon. For those who are able, please stand for the arrival of the procession.
Good afternoon and a very, very warm welcome to Keele on what is a special day for the university, but clearly a landmark day in your lives too, and I hope you enjoy the ceremony that is about to follow. I declare the congregation open. Please be seated.
It's a pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our students as they graduate from Keele. The ceremony today provides us with an opportunity to recognise the amazing efforts, hard work and determination that it takes to get a university degree and to celebrate everything that our students have achieved during their time at Keele. Graduates, you graduate today having acquired an in-depth knowledge of your subject, but other skills that you have gained along the way are just as important. In particular, the professional behaviours that you have learned, as well as the ability to work with others from different backgrounds, which are essential parts of your development and will set you in good stead for your future. At Keele, we're always very proud of our students and alumni, but the respect that we have for you all today is even greater than normal because of the unprecedented challenges that you faced in your education journey as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenges you overcame have shaped you all into the remarkable people that you are today. To the family and friends joining us today, you have also been an important part of the progress of our students, and I'm sure that you too are brimming with pride. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank you for the support you have given to our students who are about to graduate. There'll be an opportunity to celebrate further after your ceremony at our graduation festival, to which all graduates and their guests are invited. So please do head over to Keele Hall afterwards for complimentary refreshments, food and entertainment. So on behalf of all the colleagues in your school and faculty, many congratulations to the major achievement in your life. We're so excited about what you'll achieve next. Graduates, please stand. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and a thesis titled Understanding Process of Management Control Changes in Hybrid Organisational Contracts, Ume Fawe Zaidi. For the degree of Master of Arts, Aaron Cowley. Deeman Nagin. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Emma Archer. Jane Bolton. Jill Bratt. Claire Brown. Lydia Chugumira. Maria Mihaela Kusiak. Anton Efimov. John Ellis. Amanda Fairhead. Gordon Fergus. Gemma Grimes. Sally Hepton. Mohammed Hussein. Fazana Iqbal. Jade Johnston. Sharma Karthik. Praful Ladwa. Jessica Lister. Melissa Lloyd. Ben Mays. Fiona Miller. Jason Ogilvie. Lakshmi Raja Panir Selvam. Katie Pemberton. Joseph Fox. Elizabeth Wright. Kirsty Rowlings. Joe Simcox. Salushan Tamare Chelwin. For the degree of Master of Science, Manjeet Kaur. Ritu. Onuulapu Abraham. Obehi Abu. Manuela Adje. Laluakimi Aladogore Ya. Kehindi Aligu. Nathan Asim. Opeyeme Bello. Benjamin Bomet. Dennis Chayirot. Chilimo Chirwan. Precious Chukwuema Asor. Efioshi Eche. Nabil El Sahar. Adojeji Idowu Falomo. May I ask the students who have just been conferred to stand?
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit you to the awards for which you have been listed. Many congratulations.
Please be seated.
Can I start by congratulating you once again? And today you can really allow yourselves to be very proud of your own achievements. You've been on a very big adventure, and it will have challenged the way you think, taught you new skills, opened up new worlds, and set new horizons. You will also have undergone this huge transition alongside students from every part of society in the UK, and indeed from many parts of the world. The mix of students has increased as we've grown our student numbers here at Keele over the last few years. We have more registered students than ever before, with significant increases in international students, as well as those studying for apprenticeships or studying fully online. And this shows that different students can actually take different routes into a university experience. But at its heart, a university education is a critical mediator of understanding of other cultures. And this is even more important when the biggest challenges of all that we face in society can only be solved through collaboration across academic disciplines and collaboration across communities on a global scale. And this is not always easy. But whether you are a student from the UK or from overseas, I hope we have helped you develop a level of insight that will allow you to take informed viewpoints, that in turn will help you thrive in a world where civilized global interactions will be critical for a peaceful and equitable world. And what a journey you've been on. Whether you've been at Keele for 1 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, however long it might be, it has been during a very turbulent time. The pandemic, economic crises, conflicts and natural disasters around the world, these have all created an environment that will have had a genuine and significant impact on you and the people around you, either in your personal lives or here in the university. To keep going with your studies at a time of such huge uncertainty and stress in all around you is a major, major achievement. Now, you may well feel that you've missed out on some aspects of university life, but I'd like you to remember that you've also learned a lot from the experience, and you have a real chance to stand out from the crowd in many aspects of your life ahead. The adaptability, the resilience, and the sheer determination that was needed to get you through your degree was absolutely astonishing. So when all of those things will be needed in the life that lies ahead of you, remember that you've been there and you've done it, and when things get tough in the future, just remind yourself what you've shown yourselves to be capable of doing. Indeed, the underpinning concepts around a Keele education relate to being a university that believes in an education that prepares our students with a breadth of knowledge and a set of skills that allows you to thrive in a very complex and uncertain world. This background will help you play your part in meeting the big global challenges and taking the opportunities that they present with a confidence that will see you continuing the tradition of Keele students having a genuine impact on society. This may be through your professional lives that you undertake or through the way you live your lives at a personal level, looking after your own health, reducing the adverse effects that you have on our planet, and showing respect and concern for those in less privileged positions than yourselves. These are all important parts of being players in a forward-looking and civilized society. The months and years ahead might well challenge some of these core beliefs, but the working together with others and providing support to one another that has got you through your degree here and the challenges that you've already faced in your lives will provide you with the framework to succeed. That mutual support between students and between staff and students is often quoted as one of the biggest things that make Keele that little bit different from other universities. So you are well prepared. As I've said, you've been at a university at a time of great change that feels unusual. But I regret to say that it is likely that it will become the norm. However, when situations do change significantly, the value of a university education is to put you in a position where you can adapt to these changes and thrive in a modern society as you find it. The world will continue to change very quickly, but as graduates, you've developed skills to help you thrive in it, as long as you maintain a personal commitment to continuing to learn throughout your life. Now, just like you, the university has also had to evolve in various ways. It's important to us and for the reputation of Keele that we run education and research alongside each other. This keeps our education up to date and our research grounded in what can really make a difference and have an impact. This is why in the last few years we've developed 4 new research centres that also have skills and education as part of their remit. They are global health, sustainable futures, social inclusion, and a digital society. And I'm sure you will all recognise these as major challenges for the world, and through world-class research we are genuinely making an impact on progress in these areas. We've also developed our education offer. The Harper Keele Vet School is a huge step forward for the university, and we also have close to 100 new programmes that are being developed that enhance our portfolio in established areas such as computing, business and various aspects of health, but also take us into new areas such as the creative arts and sport, with some of these involving significant partnerships within the UK and overseas. But some of the most visible changes while you've been here have been to the campus itself. For example, small but really important developments like the new central area in Chancellor's and the absolute critical co-op, and of course the legend that is Greg's. But also the new vet school, the vet school building, and it will include a full state-of-the-art veterinary hospital and practice. An Innovation Centre 7, that will be the home for high-tech companies and our own Digital Society Institute. So we continue to enhance the campus with facilities that are really at the cutting edge. I should also mention the energy park with 2 wind turbines and 12,500 solar panels. This is producing 50% of our electricity. This is important for the university, but it's also part of how we can lead the way for society more broadly on the critical issue of climate change. We take our responsibility for helping with the climate emergency very seriously indeed, and I hope that all of you have developed a strong appreciation of the challenge that exists and what you might be able to do about it. Now, all of this is only possible because of the efforts of some fantastic staff here at Keele. And I am confident that you will recognise the efforts that the staff at Keele have exerted in order to help you through your degree. Our educators continue to receive national recognition in all sorts of ways, and they too have had to adapt to new ways of interacting with you within your studies. And all of this while remaining totally committed to providing the highest quality education and the highest quality student experience. This is well demonstrated, for example, from the outcomes of our first full Ofsted visit that looked at our apprenticeship provision. These were just published 2 weeks ago, and with a ranking of good overall with outstanding elements, we rank very highly amongst universities who award degree apprenticeships. So this is a university that we hope you will continue to be proud to be associated with, and that you'll continue to think of as part of your personal future. You now join over 100,000 Keele alumni in all corners of the globe. Alumni demonstrate great value to each other and to the next generation of students through their networks and their links back to Keele. So please do keep in touch. Make sure that we have your contact details, sign up for the Alumni Association, and come back to visit us and think about how you might want to give back to the university and future students. Your time and experience will be hugely valued to us, and you may well feel that you wish to partner with us on various projects in the future. Next year is the 75th anniversary of the founding of Keele. So I especially hope that you'll be able to join us in some of our celebrations during that year, wherever you will be within the world. So that's it. You've made it. You're leaving here with a qualification that cannot be taken away from you, one that people will respect the world over and that will open doors and opportunities for you. But you now need to make it work for you. You can afford to be ambitious. Indeed, you owe it to yourself to be ambitious. It will be tough sometimes, but if you don't stress yourself and reach for what you truly, truly want, you will always, always regret it. I hope that you, our next generation of graduates, will have seen yourselves as part of a thriving university that has valued your presence, and you can now go out there and make a real difference. So with that, can I, on behalf of the whole Keele University community, give you, our newest graduates, our heartiest congratulations, and wish you good health, great happiness, and enormous success in everything that you now do. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you these candidates who have been found worthy to be admitted to the degrees for which they have been awarded. For the degree of Master of Science, Adish Gangwal. Nathan Hargreaves. Temiteo Azizat Idowu. Anne Kamau. Rupinder Kaur. Virender Kaur. Jael Kayumbi. Vashi Katir. Purity Kipkech. Nahum Meto. Bukola Olatuyi. Chebuku Osondu. Anamika Palana Kunital Bishu. Joel Paxton. Yusuf Rostami. Barakat Salami. Obiodun Ismail Shabio Legbe. Mamta Sharma. Subish Krishnan Tidle Kutiyatu. Alex Thomas. Kevin Legat. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Joshua Bass. William Cooper. Connor Dobson. Samuel Elliott. Christine Fee. Adam Harding. Theo Hettenley. Teresa Heras Paretz. Jake Limer. Karina Augusta Moldovan. Zach Olivero. James Page. Holly Salmons. Daniel Simcox. Ryan Smith. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Hashim Ali. Keneal Barrett. John Lee. Callum McCormack. Thomas Peverett. Rachel Pover. Matthew Roberts. Lena Shah. Hassan Tariq. Usman Tariq. Nicholas Walcott. May I ask the students who have just been conferred to stand?
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit you to the awards for which you have been listed. Many congratulations.
Please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you in absentia those candidates who appear listed in the programme who are not present.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit them to the awards for which they are listed.
It's an honour to be standing here today with the opportunity to speak at this ceremony. On behalf of Keele Student Union, I want to say a massive congratulations to you all. To our graduates, today is an opportunity to celebrate. What you've achieved is extraordinary, but we're not only celebrating your academic success, but also your development as people. For many of you, you entered university in the middle of a pandemic with virtual learning, yet you preserved lifelong friendships through Teams calls and social media, and you had the luxury of doing it all in your pajamas. Even when you came out of COVID, you had and returning to in-person learning, you learned a lot too, like how some people still go to lectures in their pajamas. But most importantly, you learned that you could adapt, that you could change, and you threw yourself into university life, even when it wasn't what you first expected. We've seen an increase in students working alongside their degree. Whether this is for extra income or work experience, this is an achievement in itself. Finding that balance between employment and education is extremely difficult, and this commitment, time, organisation and determination will only further your success at later stages of your life. From union staff to online content creators to shelf stackers and to even those balancing full-time employment, you've worked tirelessly and you should be incredibly proud. Together, we've worked to elevate the student experience, advocating for positive change and driving for initiatives that reflect our shared aspirations. We've organised events that have brought us together, challenged norms, and fostered dialogues on issues that matter to us the most. Most notably, and hopefully, you'll never have to deal with circuit laundry ever again. We've stood up for what we believed in and made our campus a place where every voice is heard, respected, and empowered. We are so proud to have seen you develop these voices and engage with other students, challenge your own perceptions, and most importantly, have fun whilst you do that. So many of you took part in extracurriculars while you were here. The roles you've taken up as committee members, student voice representatives, volunteers, part-time officers have been invaluable to our thriving student community. And that's not to forget everyone who showed up to every Wednesday night and still made it to that 9 a.m. lecture the next day. As a resident advisors, you worked selflessly to help students on campus, and as ambassadors, you played a vital role in maintaining our Keele community. We hope that being a student at Keele and part of our Students' Union has given you the skills, experiences, and memories to shape your life for years to come. Many of you may be pursuing studies further, entering the workforce, or embarking on a new pursuit. Regardless of your next step, be guided by our shared experience and by your journey. We have the power to shape our futures. As you bid farewell to your time at Keele, take a moment to reflect on the person you were when you first arrived here all those years ago. Think about how you've grown personally and professionally, the relationships you've built, the things you've seen, the adversity that you've overcome. The majority of you will not be the same person you are when you first arrived. University is not just an institution where you get a degree, but it's the foundations for the rest of your life. I want to take a moment to thank those who've guided you on your journey. Your lecturers, course leaders, academic mentors, student experience and support officers, the library staff, and even the admissions department who first accepted you. Not to forget course mates who advised you on assessments, flatmates who listened to all your problems late at night, and friends who convinced you to do spontaneous activities. And importantly, we can't forget all of those supporters who gave you constant motivation, emotional, and sometimes financial support. We cannot wait to continue celebrating your successes, and we wish you good luck for the future and know you will thrive in any of your future endeavours. It's time to pop the Keele bubble. Here's to the class of 2023.
Let us give thanks on this special day in a moment of reflection or prayer according to your own practice or belief. We give thanks for our university and recommit ourselves to its mission, that the tasks of education and research may continue to be carried out with integrity. We give thanks for the vision of our founding principal, Lord Lindsay, who directed that Keele exist for the pursuit of truth in the company of friends. The university's foundation also drew on the historic motto of the Sneed family, to thank God for all. May that spirit of friendship and thankfulness continue to be fostered by all at Keele. We give thanks for our graduates as they conclude this stage of their education. May their skills and qualifications be used for good in their communities and beyond. We give thanks for all staff who have taught and supported them in their learning. May they know the lasting impact their work has had and the changes they have enacted in the lives of our graduates. We give thanks for the families and friends present here and around the world. Let us acknowledge with gratitude the love, care, and encouragement they have given and continue to show towards our students. May we look forward with hope to the future, that the successes of this university and its graduates will continue to grow, that the gifts we celebrate today will be used fruitfully, that the world may become a better place. If you're comfortable and able, may I please invite you to stand.
Graduates of the university, can I congratulate you once again? I'm absolutely confident you will go on to do remarkable things in your lives and be great ambassadors for this university. But before you do all of that, just have a wonderful day today. I declare the congregation closed.